The All Kenyan Moot Court Competition is the premier national moot court competition that is organized by Kenyatta University School of Law students. Now in its 12th edition, the AKMCC brings together all law students from across the country to research, make written and oral submissions on a hypothetical moot question that is always themed at a topical national issue, particularly in the field of human rights, rule of law, and good governance. This year, the competition prides itself for having attracted the highest number of teams in its 12-year history.
AKMCC has allowed these students to grow their public speaking, advocacy, research, and various skills together with their knowledge on various human rights issues in our country. Through its partnerships, AKMCC has allowed the knowledge of various professionals to bring perspective to much needed issues in our country through the moot, research, and conference categories. AKMCC has truly gotten better year after year, having been graced by various renowned individuals in the legal profession, and this year is no different.
The 12th edition of the All Kenyan Moot Court Competition transcends mere tradition. It embarks on a journey to look into the intricate connection between human rights issues. The theme, Sustainable Governance, unveiling the intersection between tax burden, good governance, and the protection of human rights, sets ground for the profound exploration of legal issues and their implication on the society. In response to the escalating imposition of taxes by the Kenyan government in order to alleviate foreign debt and to bolster government revenue, the competition seeks to scrutinize the multifaceted consequences on individuals' livelihoods and the socio-economic rights amidst inadequate governance.
At the core of this, the competition recognizes that taxation is a social good necessary for the citizens to access basic services. However, it also recognizes that the current taxation has allegedly undermined the citizens' ability to access basic needs such as food and housing due to the high cost of living. By addressing this concern, AKMCC aims to cultivate a sustainable and inclusive governance for a prosperous future.
Access to information is the cornerstone to any thriving democracy. The 12th edition of the All Kenyan Moot Court Competition will explore how access to information and transparency contributes to good governance, informed decision-making, and accountability in the context of tax policies. Participants will examine how easy access to government information ensures responsible and responsive governance while upholding human rights.
Drawing inspiration from Article 11 of the International Covenant on Economic, Social and Cultural Rights, this area highlights the right to housing, food and clothing as the integral aspects of adequate standard of living. In the 12th edition, we shall seek to draw a nexus between high taxation and the realization of socio-economic rights. In particular, we shall try and highlight how high taxation influences the realization of socio-economic rights. We shall therefore try and strike a balance between revenue generation and the continuous realization of socio-economic rights.
Sustainability in governance and economics. The concept of sustainability, which encompasses both social and economic dimensions, occupies a pivotal role in AKMCC. Participants will embark on the exploration of the long-term consequences of governmental decisions on tax burden, while also evaluating the potential ramifications for future generations. By dissecting the social and economic aspects of sustainability, the competition will appraise how tax policies can be implemented and designed to ensure that sustainable development is achieved while also concurrently upholding human rights.
Transparency, accountability, and eradicating corruption. Woven as a fundamental thread throughout AKMCC, transparency and accountability will be examined within the context of tax policies and their cascading effects. The competition will undertake a meticulous analysis of issues such as corruption and mismanagement of funds, endeavoring to unearth how these practices corrode good governance and hinder the realization and promotion of human rights. In an emphatic acknowledgement of the role of accountability measures, the competition will chart pathways to enhance transparency and counter financial impropriety.
AKMCC's scope extends beyond the core theme to encompass the following areas of vital interest. 1. Good governance and public participation. What does it mean to have good governance? Anchored in Article 10 of the Kenyan Constitution, governance embodies the decision-making process by state organs in order to influence decision-making. AKMCC seeks to analyze the impact of taxation on citizens' socio-economic rights. Additionally, AKMCC will analyze the impact of public participation on the citizens' decision-making process. It will also analyze the impact this has on good governance.
The right to protest and police brutality during protest. In response to the high cost of living, citizens were seen marching in the streets protesting against the high cost of living. In retaliation, the government deployed police officers to control the situation, resulting in police brutality. The 12th edition of the All Kenyan Moot Court competition will delve into the legal dimensions surrounding the right to protest, the limit on government intervention, and the protection of human rights during this protest. Further, the competition will seek to analyze the balance between maintaining public order and protecting human rights during this protest.
IT, data protection, and human rights. Lastly, the competition will consider the intersection between technology, data protection, and human rights, considering the implications of government policies on citizens' data privacy and autonomy. Participants will examine on how the use of technology, data collection, and surveillance impact human rights. They will propose legal frameworks that ensure data protection while promoting technological advancements.
The competition aspires to unravel the intricate connections between sustainable governance, tax burden, and the protection of human rights. Through this competition, we hope to cultivate a culture of sustainable and inclusive governance through the promotion of human rights and sustainable development in Kenya. As we embark on this intellectual journey, let us embrace the spirit of legal excellence, innovation, and inclusivity that defines the All Kenyan Moot Court competition.
We look forward to seeing you in the 12th edition of the All Kenyan Moot Court competition.